Alice Lloyd, Lizzie Smith with Union Commonwealth, and Abby Elmore. And the Trojanettes wins this season over Grayson County 10-0. They beat Russellville 16-2 in 5 innings. Franklin Simpson 9-0, and a district win over Glasgow on March 25th, 10-0 in 5 innings. Losses are to South Warren, the first game of the season, 18-1 in 4 innings. Greenwood 12-1, and Louisville Assumption 11-6. This past week in Pigeon Forge, the Trojanettes went 5-0 with wins over Washington County 19-0 in 3, Pendleton County 13-4, East Jessamine 3-2, Baldwinsville Baker of New York 19-0 in 3 innings, and East Rutherford Bostic of North Carolina 7-3. Warren East Lady Raiders under second-year head coach Jennifer Brooks has a record of 11-3, and they're 1-0 in District 15. The Lady Raiders finished 27-11 last season, losing to Barren County in the district championship 8-5, but advanced to the 4th region semifinals before losing to South Warren 11-2. Graduated were Madison Heimer and Riley Jones, and they have 6 seniors this year in Lydia Jones, Kenzie Upton, Addison Lee, Kennedy, and Madison Lawson, and Ashley Parson. Jones, who has played on the varsity since 8th grade, is signed with Campbellsville University. So Katie Elmore and Lydia Jones will be teammates next season at CU. Kennedy and Madison Lawson are headed to Lindsey Wilson for basketball next season. And Warren East wins this year are over Russellville 6-3. Early in the season, Logan County 4-3. They beat Bowling Green 7-4. Butler County 6-1. Cumberland County 15-6. Edmondson County 15-5. They beat Allen County Scottsville in a district game 12-3. And Franklin Simpson by a score of 10-4. Losses to Greenwood twice, 3-0 and 6-2. Warren County, Tennessee, 5-0. And last week they played Blacksburg, South Carolina twice, winning both those games 5-1 and 14-0 in 5 innings. And yesterday they played Russellville for the second time this season. They won that ball game by a score of 16-1. And Coach Stacy Sutherland joins me here for this broadcast here for our games for softball this season. And, Coach, glad to have you along. I know you were with Darryl Murphy the last few years as an assistant coach, and you know a lot of these girls, so you'll have a lot of stories to talk about today.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to tell some of them, but looking forward to this. Miss the girls. Don't miss all the work, but glad to get back in it a little bit. James Brown and I, we do stay in a little bit. I do the coaches poll in the state. James and I collaborate on that, so still get to talk to some coaches and still talk to some of the girls. They text when they're having a bad day or something, and still like talking to them. And we still, all of the coaches, we still text about every night after the
text back and forth. Just stay in touch with everybody.
In touch and everything.
Yeah,
so.
you know, we were talking about the poll before we went on the air. South Warren and Greenwood are the top 2 teams in the state. Not just the region, but the state. Yeah. And then I think Warren East is number 22 out of the top 25.
And then you got Allen County that's right outside the top 25. They're probably about 27, 28. So this is a huge week for the Trojanettes. That you mentioned the game with Allen and Warren East has already played. I don't think that counted as a
was that a 2A?
Game.
Was that one of those Kentucky 2A deals?
It was a 2A deal.
Okay.
And but that gives you a good idea that the winner of this game might be the favorite, early on. We always said there was 3 seasons in the softball season. You had your regular season, then you had your district regular season, and then you had your postseason. And this right here, this starts it. You beat Glasgow already, but there's really 3 teams that could probably win it. And this tonight, this is the one. And you got to get this one.
It's going to be unfortunate that one really good team will not advance to the regional tournament this year.
Used to be that way quite a bit, but it's kind of calmed down from that.
Yeah. So, we're still about 10 minutes away from the first pitch, and we're in our Don Franklin Glasgow countdown to first pitch. We'll be back after this 2-minute timeout. This is Trojanet Softball on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Back here at Trojanet Field, and here's the starting lineups of this afternoon's ball game for the Warren East Lady Raiders under head coach Jennifer Brooks. Batting first to the catcher, number 4, Jordan Brooks, and batting second is the pitcher, number 25, Autumn Brooks. Batting in third spot is the shortstop, number 1, Lydia Jones. Kenzie Upton in center field. She'll be batting fourth. Batting fifth is the third baseman, Addison Lee. Kenley Barrick in right field batting sixth. Batting seventh and playing first base is Tristan Lindsay. Kennedy Lawson at second base. She'll be batting eighth. The DP is Kaylee Jones. And in left field, the flex is Madison Lawson. Jennifer Brooks is assisted by Justin Brooks, Brian Lee, and Greg Neville. For the Barren County Trojanettes, under head coach John Myatt, batting first and playing shortstop is number 12, Katie Elmore. Batting second is the DP, number 17, Gracie Myatt. Batting third and playing third base is 13, Nora Shirley. Batting fourth and playing first base is number 44, Lizzie Smith. The catcher is number 24, Briley Adala. She'll be batting fifth. Batting sixth is the center fielder, number 10, Abby Elmore. Batting seventh is the pitcher, Shea Bowe, number 19. Batting eighth and playing at second base is number 16, Josie Moore. And in right field is Lily Elmore, number 14. She'll be batting ninth. Kira Moore is the flex. She'll be playing in left field today for the Trojanettes. Head coach John Myatt. His assistant coaches are Chris Smith, Connor Rich, and Lauren Bailey. So there's your lineups of both teams, and got some breeze going on here this afternoon here at Trojanet Field, and it's good-looking afternoon, sunshine, and but it could get a little chilly before we get out of here tonight.
I'm in the box.
Yeah, we do have heat up here, right? We'll have to shut the window. I don't know. But anyway, of course, the district standings we mentioned, Barren County is 1-0 right now, and Glasgow is 0-2. Warren East, Allen County, Scottsville is 0-1.
Yeah, I think
because they beat Glasgow.
Yeah, Allen County be 1-0,
yeah.
And I don't think Warren East has played a district game yet.
Yeah,
that's the way I've got it.
Right, and of course, Barren County defeated Warren East twice last season, 15-6 in a regular season game, 8-5 in a district championship game, but lost 6-5 in the other regular season game. Looking at the schedule today in softball involving 15th district teams, Glasgow is at Butler County, and Allen County Scottsville is at Bowling Green. And baseball action today involving 15th district teams. Barren County is just down the field here from us, a game that was moved from next week to today. Of course, the Trojans got a 2-0 win yesterday over Warren East at Warren East, so that's a district win for the Trojans. And so they're playing that second game today. And then Glasgow's hosting Bowling Green today. Joe Myers, Bruce Tribune with that broadcast, WCLU Blue at 103.1 FM. Again, the Trojanettes will be back here on Thursday at 5:30 against Allen County Scottsville. We'll have the broadcast of that game here at 5:15 with a game time at 5:30 on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM. We'll be back with the first pitch of this afternoon's ball game between Barren County and Warren East. East after this break here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit scrtc.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Attention home buyers and homeowners. If you're shopping for a mortgage or considering home financing, call one of Kentucky's top mortgage lenders, South Central Bank. Recognized as the area's best mortgage company, we are ready to help you walk through every step of the borrowing process. With experienced lenders and a full range of loan solutions that suit your budget, South Central Bank can make your dreams become reality. Contact us today. You can even apply online at southcentralbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Of course, J.R. Estes, who coached the Trojans from 2015 to 2017, just recently took over for interim head coach Jeff Ritchie. And we're ready to go with Jordan Brooks starting off here for the Warren East Lady Raiders. Shea Bogue, the sophomore pitcher for the Trojanettes. Barren County in all white with some burgundy trim. Warren East black uniforms with blue trim and a little bit of gold. And this one's going to be fouled off to the left side on the first pitch from Bogue to Brooks. And I think the coach, Jordan Brooks and Autumn Brooks are twins.
I believe so, yes. They've been playing a long time.
They're both sophomores.
Great players.
Just sophomores, too.
They'll put a lot of pressure on you. She puts a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah. Count is even, 1 ball, 1 strike to Jordan Brooks. Jordan Brooks batting .520 on the year. They bat .382 as a team.
I just noticed she's a sophomore. It seems like she's been down there forever.
She's played since, what, 7th grade, 8th grade?
Yeah.
Pitches outside for ball 2. Brooks with 26 hits on the year. The stats were updated. They did include the Russellville stats in these season stats last night, so we were updated on that. Little ground ball toward third.
She's going to be safe.
Yep. She's a fast runner.
She can fly.
So
hit it right where she needed.
Yep. So up next is Autumn Brooks for the Lady Raiders.
25, the pitcher, Autumn Brooks.
Autumn Brooks batting .435 on the year with 20 hits on the season and 46 at-bats. She's a right-handed hitter where Jordan Brooks is a left-handed hitter. Here's a pitch from Bo. Try to go bunt on that one, but it's a strike.
It's a good pitch by Shea right there, expecting a bunt.
And Jordan Brooks, who is at first, she is 10 of 11 on stolen bases this year. We talked about how fast
she's
runner she is. A 1 pitch from Bogue.
Another good pitch.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there from Bogue. It's 0-2. Bogue's ERA is 2.89. She's thrown over 1,000 pitches this year. 57 strikeouts for Bogue on the season. And that one's going to fly it out to center, and it is gone. Well, going to be a 2-0 lead for Warren East to start it out here. As Jordan Brooks will score, now Autumn Brooks, her twin sister, will come in. That single, or the home run, that is. And it's 2-0 Lady Raiders.
She left that over the plate. Been nice to get that out on the corner, but she left it over the plate, little up. Good players, that's what they do with it.
So a 2-run homer for Autumn Brooks. That's her first one of the year, by the way.
The shortstop, Lydia Jones.
Now Lydia Jones batting .450 on the year. They've got some good batters, don't they?
Yeah, she was preseason top 10 in the region by the coaches they vote, and she was in top 10.
Of course, Lydia Jones is going to Campbellsville University, and she'll go with Katie Elmore as that ball is fouled back. Lydia Jones with 18 hits on the year. That one falls into the dirt. 1-1. No outs. Warren East on the board here in the top of the first, 2-0. Pitch for Bogue. Out to left field. Hit that one hard for a single. Lydia Jones.
At the plate for the Lady Raiders.
19th hit of the year.
The center fielder, Kinsey Upton.
And now center fielder Kinsey Upton up for Warren East.
She's got a lot of this kid's got a lot of pop. So,
and she's batting .400.
Yeah.
With 18 RBIs. She leads the category on the stat sheet in RBIs for Warren East. 20 hits on the year. 2 home runs. Well, you look at some of those scores we talked about.
Yeah, this team, there's a reason why they're ranked.
Yeah. That one's going to fall short into the center field. And now we got runners at first and second. Brings up Addison Lee, the third baseman.
That was a good pitch. She just fought it off and kind of hit it off the hands. And
looped it right into short center there. Warren East with a 2-0 lead already with runners at first and second.
Trojanettes just need to get it out here.
Got Tyler Jesse, and who's the other one today?
I'm not for sure who's behind the plate.
I think I've seen him before, but I can't think of his name.
He does some basketball now.
That one's fouled off to the right. Addison Lee is one of the 6 seniors on this Warren East team, so they're loaded with seniors.
Like I said, these kids, they've been young for so long, and they've played for so long together, and now they're getting older. And, you know, they struggled there for a few years after Coach McKinney left, but now's the time, you know, they're getting in that age where they, like I said, they've played a lot and a lot of experience.
Yeah, he left, what, 2 years ago?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe that's right.
Pitch high and away. It's 3 balls and a strike to Addison Lee. No outs, runners at first and second. We're in the top of the first inning here. And
that's a good pitch there.
Got the inside corner.
He's going to leave it right there.
Count's full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And that one Winds. Applied out to left, foul ball. Lee with 19 hits on the year. She's 17 RBIs. It's one behind Upton. Showing bunt. Pitch from Bogue. Yeah. Going to load the bases on that walk. That's, let's see,
28, the right fielder, Kinley Barren.
19th walk of the year for Bogue. She's 9-3 on the season, 9 wins, 3 losses.
Look for the infield to come in a little bit. Go home here. We got to get an out somewhere.
Get Kinley Barrick.
Shea settle down a little bit. That's a great pitch.
Got
there.
the outside corner.
It's a great pitch.
Still no outs. The bases are loaded for Warren East. Bogue fires.
It's close. Almost got her.
Yep.
Good idea, though.
1-1 the count. Pitch from Bogue. Swing and a miss.
That's the thing about her. She's moving in and out, keeping them on their toes. But when you get behind them, you have to put it over. They're good enough.
Yep.
They're going to
1-2 pitch.
Great pitch.
Fouls this one back. Barrick batting .341 on the year. 5 runs batted in, 14 hits.
Those are all good averages, Jay.
Yeah, I mean, they just keep going down. I mean, I don't know anybody that even goes below 300.
That's pretty good.
Or 350 even. When they bat .382 as a team.
Yeah, that's very impressive. Great.
Yep, swung on. There's one down.
Needed that one.
Yep. Bases remain loaded here as Tristan Lindsay is the batter for Warren East.
This is their other pitcher.
Yeah, I was looking at her stats too. And she's just a sophomore.
Yeah, the Brooks and her, they usually just swap. They'll go back and forth. I think I saw last night where this Lindsay pitched against Russellville last night.
They beat Russellville, 16-1 in 5 innings, I think it was.
Right.
And they'd only beat them, 6-3 the first time.
Yeah, and I noticed that I think the Russellville, their best player was back from injury. So.
Line out the left, going to be a foul ball. Bases remain loaded here, 1 out. Counts 1-1. Pitch from Bogue.
Great pitch.
That's a nice one right there.
Great changeup.
Yep.
Locked her her knees. That's what you want to do with it. Now she's got her where she wants her. You just got to keep it off the middle of the plate and try to get you another out.
1-2 from Bogue.
Good pitch.
Out to right field. It's going to go foul. Tristan Lindsay, sophomore. Jordan Brooks is a sophomore. Autumn Brooks is a sophomore. Barrick's a freshman. They seem like they played for 3 or 4 years.
It does.
Pitch foul back.
I can remember coaching and then coaching them again in middle school. I'm like, didn't they play varsity? I'm like, they playing both.
Well, I talked about Lydia Jones. She's been on the varsity since 8th grade.
Yeah.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. Another foul ball.
Warren East has always had a strong program. They've been down, like we said, a couple of years, but Bowling Green's such a big city that they can spread them out.
And that one fouled back as well.
She's keeping it off the middle now. That's what I'm liking to see. She's keeping it on the corners. That's what they're going to do with it.
I was looking at Lindsay's stats. She bats .395 with 11 RBIs, 15 hits on the year.
There you go.
Swung on.
Great job.
2 down.
If you can get out of this.
Next, number 11, the second baseman.
Now, if you can get out of this, this is a big one here.
Second baseman Kennedy Lawson up next for the Lady Raiders. And it was hard to determine them in basketball this year. Of course, you had to, Kennedy Lawson's 11.
Yeah.
And Madison Lawson's 21. So K comes before M, and 11 becomes before 21. So that's the only way I could determine who was who out there.
They could put a little switcheroo, and you would have never
No, I know. Pitch from Bogue. Ground ball right to. Went off the glove. Oh, boy. Well, another run comes in. That's Lydia Jones scoring for Warren East. Makes it now 3-0 Lady Raiders. Kind of went off right the edge of the Bogue's glove there and couldn't pull it in.
At the plate, number 22, the designated player, Kaylee Jones.
So
the bases are loaded, and Kaylee Jones is the batter.
Got the number 9 here, right here.
Yeah.
You got to get this one. You don't want to get back to the top. Get this one.
And for the 9th hole, she bats .417.
Well, good gracious.
That's what the stats show, anyway.
Oh, well.
I mean, I'm going by what.
They don't play it by schedule either.
No, they don't. 3 RBIs, 5 hits for Jones on the season. And that one is in the dirt. Adala coming back to get that.
Good. Might be a good time for Bradley just to go out and talk to her and say, hey, let's calm down. We got this. This is the one you got to go after right here.
2-0 pitch coming from Shea Bogue. Chops it right to her.
Good job.
Throw to first is there. And that will do it. But Warren East gets 3 runs on the board here at the top of the first inning. It's 3-0 Warren East. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. This is Trojanettes softball, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto at WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Are you looking for high quality, cost effective, and highly visible advertising?
Brooks' ERA is 2.11. She's 6-1 on the year. 37 strikeouts. She's only walked 16 batters. And it goes right to third. The first, a little bit close. A little high there, but it was caught by Tristan Lindsay. But there's one away already for the Trojanettes.
Up next for the Trojanettes, number 17, the designated player, Gracie Myatt.
The DP, Gracie Myatt. Trying to recover from a knee injury. Ground ball to third. Another throw to first is in time. 2 down.
Might want to make them work a little bit. 2 pitches, 2 swings.
Yeah, that's.
At the plate.
Nora Shirley up next. Plays third base.
Nora's been hot. From what we hear, she hit one about 250 last week. So see what. Just need some balls in play right now. Get some runners going. Get everybody calm down.
You know, I did mention Myatt's batting average 571 and Shirley's 541.
That's pretty good. Gracie's
pretty
hurt.
good. A little change up on that one. And a little high, 2-0.
I think they thought they would lost Gracie at the beginning of the year, and then she went to maybe a different doctor, and things turned out better. Get down.
And that one's fouled off.
It's a good pitch.
Brooks has given up 45 hits this year. Fouled straight back. Top of the net. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs for the Trojanettes here in the bottom of the first inning. Brooks with a pitch. Fouled into the net once again. Nora Shirley with 6 home runs this year to lead the Trojanettes. Ground ball down the left field line.
She is definitely seeing it well. She's on her.
Trojanettes have 3 batters batting over 500. Lizzie Smith is the other one with Gracie Myatt. 2-2. Pitch is high. Got a full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. And that one's fouled toward first. Not there in time was Lindsay. Shirley will stay in there. Shirley with 20 hits on the year.
Yeah. Got it above her head.
And that'll end the inning for the Trojanettes. It is 3-0 Warren East after 1. This is Trojanet Softball brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
103.7 WHH. Plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists, like
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
We go to the top of the second. Barren County trailing Warren East 3-0. Jay Turner with Stacy Sutherland here at Trojanet Field. Nice afternoon here in Barren County. The breeze blowing. Go back to the top of the order for Warren East.
She had a little ground ball in a perfect spot last time to third.
Pitch from Bogue. Flight out to the left and getting under it. Oh, making a great catch.
Heck of a play.
Wow, Kira Moore.
Great
diving catch.
That wind was doing some tricks.
Yeah. So one away for Warren East here in the top of the second. And now Autumn Brooks.
She's the one that hit the home run.
Yeah.
The no-doubter.
Showing butt and then pulls it back.
A lot of times batters do that just to get their timing down and just kind of mess with the pitcher a little bit on that first pitch. She's wanting to see a strike probably.
Yep. And low and inside. No score between Barren County and Warren East in baseball. Looks like they maybe played one inning. Is that right?
Gotcha. I can't see that far.
You can't see. That's what I can tell anyway.
I can barely see.
And you had to score what, South Warren and Central
that
Hardin?
just tells you South Warren is beating a top 25 team right now up there in Elizabethtown 17-0. 6 D1 kids.
Isn't that something?
They've been beat a couple of times by some teams in the state, so.
Nice pitch from Bogue. 3 balls and a strike now. Brooks showing butt again. Now pulls back and flies this one out to the left.
She ought to have
Moore is there to make the catch. She's got both out so far.
That's a good job.
Next for the Lady Raiders, number 1, Lydia Jones.
Now Lydia Jones, the hitter.
She had a line drive to left field last time for a hit.
Give you a scoreboard update. Bowling Green leads Glasgow in baseball 3-0 after 1. That game over on WCLU Blue, 103.1 with Joe Myers and Bruce Tribune. Is everybody about on the same schedule here, it looks like?
Allen County Lady Patriots are beating Bowling Green 2-0 right now. And looks like second.
Okay. Oh, that almost hit her. Lydia Jones. Two-0 the count. Here's Bogue with a pitch. Fouled it, right toward the dugout. Remember Lydia Jones, who hit the free throw in the regional basketball tournament, and it didn't count?
Yes.
How they took it away from them?
That was tough.
It was unfortunate.
Yeah, that was tough.
2-1. And make it 3-1 now. There are 2 outs. Moore made both of those.
She needs to be
in the
careful
left
with her,
field.
but she doesn't even give her anything really good, but she's picking at the corner. She just can't get it.
Here's the pitch. Going to walk Jones. So now to bring up Kinsey Upton.
27, Kinsey Upton.
She hit the little flare to center field a while ago.
Upton, left-handed batter. Pitch outside. Warren East comes in at 11-3 on the year. Barren County is 10-3. The last time these two teams met was in the district championship game last year. Runner going. It's Jones. Makes it in time, sliding in head first. Looking at Jones, I didn't think she had stolen that many bases this year. She's 6 for 6.
She's quick too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm seeing. They always have been though. They're aggressive on the base pass. They're smart. They're not going to beat themselves.
Bogue's 2-0 pitch. Flight out to left. It's Kira Moore.
It's her inning.
Yep. Leave one stranded. 3-0 the score. Warren East leads Barren County. We'll be back with more after this 1-minute timeout. This is Trojanettes Softball brought to you by Don Franklin Auto at WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists like.
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
Great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
At Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
T. Smith will lead it off as she faces Autumn Brooks. It's got the inside corner on that one.
It'd be nice if we got that pitch.
Lizzie Smith batting .559. Another strike delivered. 19 hits on the year for the senior. Oh, 2. Oh, swung on by Smith. Quick out there.
At the plate for the Trojanettes.
Brings up the catcher, Briley Adala. She came by at Diddle Arena. I don't know if you knew about that or not. Me and Robert were sitting there, and all of a sudden she comes by press row and gives us all those cake pops. She's been making cake pops.
She can make some cake pops. I think she started a little business.
Yeah. Well, they were pretty good, actually.
Yes, she can do it. Briley is a unique kid. She has worked hard, battled some injuries.
Counts 2-0 to Briley Adala.
That's good.
Batting .435 of the year.
Take one here and see a strike. Need to get some runners on.
10 hits on the season.
There you go.
Yeah.
3-0.
3-0.
We always had a 3-0 rule. Don't even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
There we go.
There's your runner.
Yep. And that's going to be courtesy runner for Briley Adala. That'll be Audrey Jones.
At the plate for the Trojanettes, the center fielder, number 10.
And then we got Abby Elmore. Center fielder for the Trojanettes. Abby Elmore, one of the other seniors, along with Katie Elmore, Lizzie Smith, Briley Adala. The pitch comes in outside for ball 1.
Trojanettes need to be a little bit patient now. She's struggling just a little bit.
Yeah, there's a strike delivered.
That was a good pitch.
Abby Elmore batting .250 on the year. 7 hits, 5 RBIs. He's hit 2 home runs. Swings at that pitch. Make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. Audrey Jones is at first. Bottom of the 2nd inning here. Trojanette Field, 3-0 Warren East. And a ground ball towards second. Bobbled.
Hurry.
And didn't make it in time. That was Lawson that bobbled it. The second baseman, Kennedy Lawson. Now the Trojanettes have runners at first and second. Got a little life going here now with a chance here with a tying run at the plate with Shea Bogue.
I think Shea had a good week last week. Hit a couple home runs in one game.
That was one of the games down in Pigeon Forge. Bogue batting .414. See if we can get this game tied up here. 2-0 the count.
I like what I'm seeing right now. They're patient. They're getting what they want. Abby did a good job of putting it in play.
3-0. With Josie Moore on deck next. Yeah, that looked good. Could tell that one's going to be a strike.
Yeah, that's one thing you like to get on the first pitch.
3-1.
Yep. Good job.
Yep.
We'll have another
So
courtesy
now,
runner right here.
courtesy runner coming in for Shea Bogue. And that will be number 9, Hadley Elkins.
It's an 8th grader.
Courtesy runner, number 9, Elkins.
It's going to be a good ball player. Very athletic.
You say she's an 8th grader?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, I didn't have her listed on here.
Yeah, she's athletic. She's going to be good.
So now the Trojanettes have the bases loaded with 1 out. Josie Moore. First pitch from Brooks is a strike.
Infield's pulled in here.
Yep. Josie Moore batting .321. 9 hits on the year with 6 RBIs.
And wide, the middle's wide open, and that's where she likes to hit it. So let's see what.
Swings out on that one. 0-2. A bigger gap between left and center.
Yeah.
.02 pitch from Brooks.
Good job.
Batted off at the plate.
I like what I'm seeing out there from Abby at second, too. She's communicating to her, telling her where she thinks they're going to pitch it anyway. The catcher must be setting up a little too early.
0-2. Make it 1-2. One out for the Trojanettes with the bases loaded here in the bottom of the second inning. And Brooks with a pitch, and that one outside as well. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded.
That was a good pitch just to see if she would chase. Still got 2-2 count now, so.
And that's going to go to left field. It is going to drop. Run will score as Audrey Jones will come in, and sliding into third was who was that? I can't see.
That was Audrey, I think. Or
no,
Abby
Elmore.
Elmore.
Yeah. So out at third there. It's just 2 outs for Trojanettes. But they do get on the scoreboard, so that's encouraging now. And now Lily Elmore is the batter. We got 3 Elmores and 2 Moores in the lineup for Barren County. Left-handed hitter. Wanted to bunt that one.
Probably the fastest kid on the team right here for the Trojanettes. And even where the third baseman's playing, if she get it down right there in front of her, she can beat it out.
Pitches outside, 2-0. Lily Elmore, a junior for the Trojanettes.
Yeah, like you said, a lot of Elmores.
Are they all related?
I know Katie and Abby are. I don't think
they're cousins. Are they cousins?
Yeah, I don't think Lily is kin to them. I don't think
that pitch fouled back by Lily Elmore.
Somehow. Katie and Abby's moms have the same first name, Tabitha. That's kind of
crazy. That's right.
That's kind of crazy.
That is right. I forgot about that.
Look at here.
Over the head of Lawson into the outfield.
Great hit.
We're going to get one more run to score.
Great hit.
Yep. Coming in was Hadley Elkins, who was the courtesy runner. So now the Trojanettes have runners at the corners with 2 outs and a 3-2 ball game.
And the top back up.
Next from the Trojanettes, number 12, Katie Elmore.
Yep.
The bottom did what they were supposed to do.
Mm-hmm. Got off to a little slow start, but now things are looking up.
I'd like to see Katie look at a couple pitches
Yeah.
here.
Brooks with a pitch.
Good.
Outside.
Probably see Lily taking off right here.
Showing bunt. And a throw back to third. As Josie Moore was back there in time. Counts 2-0 to Katie Elmore. And that one's
might be down.
out to right, and it dropped. Another run will score. Here we go. As Josie Moore scores, and see, somebody else came in.
Lily and Josie.
Lily, okay. Now the Trojanettes now lead the game 4-3. Great comeback after being down 3-0 in the first. Scored now 4 here in the second for the Trojanettes with 2 outs. And Gracie Myatt, the hitter. Swings on that pitch.
Gracie is being aggressive. I like it.
Yep. Katie Elmore at first. And that pitch will leave the count at 1 ball, 1 strike. And another pitch goes outside. 2-1. Another high pitch. 3-1 to Gracie Myatt.
The Trojan, they're seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
It's great when you can lay off of that because that was close.
That one's popped up high toward first base, and it's caught by the first baseman, Tristan Lindsay.
Good inning.
Yep. Trojanettes get 4 on the board and lead Warren East 4-3 after 2 innings of play. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. This is Trojanettes softball brought to you by Don Franklin Auto at WCLU 104.7 FM. We go to the top of the 3rd inning as Barren County has taken a 4-3 lead over Warren East here at Trojanette Field.
Addison walked last time, Addison Lee.
And that one's out to left field. There's Kara Moore.
Their coach is probably saying, will you please hit it to someone else?
That's what, 3 or 4 already?
That's 4 in a row.
Yeah.
At the plate, number 28, Kinley Barren.
Let's try somebody else out, they say. She struck out last time.
Mm-hmm. Nice pitch.
You can tell now. See, Shay's getting in a groove. She's got a little confidence. We got 4 runs for her there, and now she's gonna. You can tell a little energy's picked up.
Mm-hmm. 0-1 from Bogue. Swung on. That'll make it 0-2.
Things have changed since that first inning.
It
could have been
big time.
Very bad, and she fought out of it with a couple strikeouts right here.
And
that's a
pitch
great.
goes outside.
That's what you want to do. Just see if they're going to chase it.
Kenley Barrick is the batter. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Barrick here, and 1 out as well for the Lady Raiders. Upstairs.
See a little too much energy in that. She's overthrown a little bit.
Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Be a good time for a changeup right here.
Yep.
Oh.
That'll make it a full count.
Yeah, I don't want to lose her.
Yeah. That'll be a walk for Barrick.
That was 4 balls in a row, too.
Tristan Lindsay in the 7th hole for Warren East.
She struck out also first time up. Maybe look for a bunt here. They're still in one.
Ground ball towards second. Throw to first is there to Smith. Runner will advance to second. 2 outs for Warren East here in the top of the 3rd inning.
That's a good play there.
Yep. And now Kennedy Lawson is the batter for Warren East.
She hit the little off the bat that to the pitcher last time.
Ground ball goes into center field. We'll have 1 run score.
That's what happens when you're wrong. It always comes back to haunt you.
Yep, as Barrick scores for East to tie the game at 4 apiece here at the top of the 3rd.
Up next, number 22, Kaylee Jones.
Kaylee Jones are at the bottom of the order here for the Lady Raiders.
She grounded out to the pitcher last time.
Strike delivered from Bogue.
It's a good pitch.
Bowling Green leading Glasgow 4-0 after 2 in baseball.
I just checked their softball score. They just started.
Jones wanted to bunt. It's 0-2. Did you say their softball just now started? Probably a 6 o'clock game.
Yeah, it is. Looks like it's just in the bottom of the 1st.
Still nothing between Barren County and Warren East in baseball. And that one's going to go right to the glove of Josie Moore. And that will end the inning for Warren East. So we've played 2.5. But Warren East has come back to tie the game. It's 4-4. And we'll take a 1-minute break. This is Trojanettes softball on WCLU 104.7 FM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's 4-4. Nora Shirley is the hitter for the Trojanettes.
There you go.
Fires this one out to right, and did she drop it? Or
no.
well,
That was a heck of a
it was right on the ground. Got it right in the glove. That was Kenley Barrick making the catch. One away for the Trojanettes.
She got a little unfortunate there. She hit that ball hard.
Up next for the Trojanettes, number 44, Lizzie Smith.
Now we go to Lizzie Smith. Got the 3, 4, 5 hitters here in this bottom of the third inning.
That's down.
Left to right. It will
foul.
Just barely. Just barely. Lizzie Smith, who is signed to play college softball next year at Union Commonwealth University. It used to be what, Union College?
Yes.
That's going to be a nice hit right up the middle for Lizzie Smith.
Lizzie is a worker. She will work. And she is very coachable, and I'm proud of her.
Number 24,
She'll do good things down there. That's a good place for her.
That's Barberville, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I told her there wasn't much there. She said, there's a Chick-fil-A.
I've been to Barberville.
She said, there's a Chick-fil-A on campus. That's all that matters. I was like, okay. Briley walked last time.
Yeah, fouled that pitch back.
All right, here's where we kind of got going last time.
0-1 is the count.
There you
Ground
go.
ball goes into right center. Here comes Lizzie Smith rounding second, coming to third, and be a double.
That was a good job by Briley taking that extra base on the throw.
Double for Briley Adala, who's going to be at Alice Lloyd College next year.
Jones. At the plate for the Trojanettes, number 10, Abby.
And Abby Elmore is the hitter. One out for the Trojanettes. Runners at second and third, tied at 4.
Might see a little sneak here, something, a little small ball right here, something catch them off guard.
Looking at some of the bio of Abby Elmore, her favorite artist is Riley Green. Now that's what I'm talking about. That pitch hits her.
Good. All right, here we go.
Yeah, Riley Green, of course, I play Riley Green a lot over on WHHT, our sister station. Country's hottest hits, had to get that plug in.
At the plate for the Trojanettes, number 19.
But I noticed that on her bio. Oh, Riley Green, okay.
All right, Shay.
Shay Bogue.
She walked last time. Let's see if she can help herself right here.
Yep.
Good opportunity.
Bases loaded with just one out.
There you go.
And is it going to drop?
Yep,
it is going to drop.
That's big.
Here we go.
Clear
Lizzie
base.
Smith scores.
Whoa, Shay. Whoa.
We're going to get 3 more coming in.
Attaboy,
How about
Shay.
that? Yeah.
Big double.
Rack him up. That was Abby Elmore that scored. That was Audrey Jones, who came in as a courtesy runner.
All right.
So now the Trojanettes have a 7-4 lead over Warren East.
Abby Elmore also. She scores.
Yep.
For the Trojanettes, number 16, Josie Moore.
And Josie Moore's the hitter. Still only one out.
That was huge.
So we got a courtesy runner out there?
Yeah.
That's
Elkins.
Elkins. Yeah.
Yes.
Pitch high and away, 2-0.
She'd started a few games in center field while they was trying to figure some stuff out. And I like what Coach Myatt's done. He's played around with some stuff, and I think he's got it about where he wants it. A lot of people were worried at the beginning of the year, but when you play South Warren the first game of the year, that's not really who you want to start.
No, you want to avoid them, but every way you can.
Try to figure some stuff out.
Wow. Yeah.
But the girls have bounced back.
Ground ball, going to get by. Lawson. Yep, got by her. Now we're going to get another score in for Elkins, and it is now 8-4 Trojanettes. 4 runs in the second, 4 here in the third so far, only 1 out. And Lily Elmore.
I thought we might be seeing some pitch and change right here.
Coach Brooks coming out to talk to one of the daughters. We're going to talk to both of them. Because Autumn Brooks the pitcher, Jordan Brooks is the catcher, and we're going to get a change here. And it will be Tristan Lindsay.
And there's really not a lot of difference in the two, to be honest.
Yeah, I was looking at her stats, too. Shows her at 3.63 ERA. Yeah. Struck out 22 hitters, walked 23, given up 25 runs, 19 of those earned. So who will go to first?
I believe she will. I think they just switch.
Just switch positions?
I think that's what they do.
So put Autumn Brooks at first.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they do.
Put that on my sheet here.
Pretty easy for the coach.
Yep. Let you know that Trojanet softball here on WCLU is brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow, Glasgow Electric Plant Board, McDonald's, J&J Sales, Southern States CPC Commodities, SCRTC, Kuzma Family Dentistry, Extreme Health Club at ATM Media Solutions, Farmers RECC, the People's Bank, Aero Safety. Also brought to you by Hatcher & Sadler Funeral Home, Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins, Scooters Coffee, South Central Bank, Riley Dental Group, and as well as Colton Steakhouse, CRS Construction, and Mid-State Waste. Appreciate their sponsorship with these ball games. We've got 6 softball, 6 baseball games we'll do, and then we'll go to the postseason, whatever the teams are involved in, whether it's, of course, the district's at Glasgow this year.
Okay, all right.
It is at Glasgow.
Speaking of Glasgow, they're down 1-0 right now in the first inning.
And that's the
Butler
softball
County.
at Butler County.
Yep.
Lily Elmore is the hitter for the Trojanettes.
She had a single to right field last time.
And that's going to be a strike. Barren County has scored now against Warren East into the third in the baseball game, just down a few feet away from us here. Jackson Reese singled to left field and scored J.P. Hyde. There's a ground ball to short, and a throw to second and to first is not in time as Lily Elmore made it. Got a second out of the inning here for the Trojanettes, as they got Josie Moore out at second. But the Trojanettes have an 8-4 lead with 2 outs here, and Katie Elmore back to the top of the order, her third at bat in this game.
She had a single last time, grounded out the third the first time. I look to see maybe Lily still in here, trying to move her in a scoring position for Katie.
And the first pitch is a ball. Katie Elmore is going to study pre-med at Campbellsville University. And this one's popped up high toward the pitcher, and there is the third out of the inning. But the Trojanettes get 4 more runs score, and they lead Warren East 8-4. We've played 3. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. This is Trojanet softball brought to you by Don Franklin Auto at WCLU 104.7 FM.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
Reliable internet and great customer service? 2 things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to scrtc.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
Attention home buyers and homeowners. If you're shopping for a mortgage...
Mornings with Jordan Brooks, Autumn Brooks, and Lydia Jones.
Beginning right here for Shea, Trojanettes. Flew out to left field last time. Kira made a great play. She's trying to slap this time.
Yeah.
She hadn't been doing that. Now she's switching it up a little bit.
Trojanettes will play Allen County Scottsville here Thursday, another district game. 5:30 start. We'll be here at 5:15 to bring it to you. And that one is going to be caught.
Great pitch there. She jammed her.
Yeah. Catch there made by Nora Shirley.
Number 25, Autumn.
One away for Warren East here at the top of the fourth.
Autumn's hit a home run, and she flew out the left field.
Showing bunt. Pulls back. Oh. It's going to be a fair ball down the left field line. Moore will throw towards second, and that's going to be a double for Autumn Brooks. Brings up Lydia Jones.
Caught Nora a little flat-footed there.
Lydia Jones.
Warren East has one out here.
She had a single on a walk. This is a big one right here, big out.
Bogue delivers, and that'll be a ball. 1-0 the count with one out and a runner at second. That is Autumn Brooks. Here in the top of the fourth, Barren County leading 8-4.
You always try to pick a batter in the lineup saying, don't let them hurt you. This is probably the batter.
Yeah, that one's going to go foul in left field.
This is the one I'm sure they're saying, let's don't let them hurt us.
Got the live stream going this afternoon. See the camera move remotely. Don't touch that.
Technology.
Chris. Don't do it.
We used to have cell phones up here video on the games. Have
2 balls and a strike.
Mr. Shock up here having to turn it on off. Times have advanced.
2-1 pitch. I thought that one was in there. Just a little low.
This will not be the worst walk if it does happen, but you don't want to. Just need to be smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's not going to hurt.
Nope. So we have runners at first and second now as Lydia Jones makes her way to first. Bringing up Kinsey Upton.
At the plate, number 27, Kinsey Upton.
She's had a single and walk. Or, sorry, she flew out to the left. She had a single and flew out to the left.
Upton, left-handed batter. Ooh.
That's close.
Very close.
All right. She needs to take a deep breath here and go get her.
Upton, one of the seniors, batting .400. And there's a strike at the outside corner.
Not for sure. If she's not the one that hit the home run, a walk-off to beat us last year down there. I'm not
at
sure.
Warren East.
Yeah, I'm not for sure it was her or this girl. Upton on deck.
That one fouled back.
Or Lee on deck.
Yeah, the Trojanettes won 15-6 here. Regular season game last year, and then won 8-5 in the district championship. Last time these two teams met. Pitch is high.
It was a good thought there.
2-2 the count.
This is a big pitch right here. You don't want to go full. Ooh, there you go.
Got
Great
the outside
pitch.
corner. How about that?
Look good.
Ooh. 2 outs for Warren East here in the top of the fourth. Brings up Addison Lee.
At the plate, number 24, Addison Lee.
Lee batting .352.
She's walked and flew out the Kira out there. When Kira had the run.
Mm-hmm. Bowling Green still leads Glasgow 4-0 after 3 in baseball. Over at Richardson Field, or Sam Royce Field, I should say, Richardson Stadium. Haven't seen the new stadium.
I drove down there and looked at it. It's definitely different.
It is different. That's from pictures I've seen.
It's not as bad as the pictures showed, but it's different.
Fouled off to the right. Butler County leading Glasgow in softball, bottom of the second, 1-0. I think that's what you had there a second ago.
I believe it is. Yep.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 runners on for Warren East here in the top of the fourth. And there's a strike to Addison Lee.
So top 25 score, Assumption's leading Ballard 8-3. I believe Assumption's the number 3 team in the state.
You got anything on Allen County and Bowling Green?
Yeah, I can get that for you.
Counts 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Addison Lee, the batter.
7-0 Allen County. The
ground ball. Josie Moore fires to first to Smith for the out. And that'll do it for Warren East here at the top of the fourth. Barren County with an 8-4 lead over the Lady Raiders. And we'll return after this 1-minute timeout for the bottom of the fourth inning. After this 1-minute timeout on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Attention home buyers and homeowners. If you're shopping for a mortgage or considering home financing, call one of Kentucky's top mortgage lenders, South Central Bank. Recognized as the area's best mortgage company, we are ready to help you walk through every step of the borrowing process. With experienced lenders and a full range of loan solutions that suit your budget, South Central Bank can make your dreams become reality. Contact us today. You can even apply online at southcentralbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
It's going to be flied out to right where it is caught by the right fielder Barrick for the first out of the inning. And Nora Shirley for the Trojanettes.
Nora Shirley.
Got Tristan Lindsay in the circle. That was going to be flied out to right, too. It could be gone. Home run for Nora Shirley to give the Trojanettes a 9-4 lead.
I was just getting ready to say, Jay, that the first 3 batters were like 1 for 8. That kind of changed everything.
Yeah.
Right, that was a good swing. Took that first pitch. It was right down the middle and just went the way.
That's her 7th home run of the season for the Trojanettes. And Barren County now leads 9-4 here in the bottom of the fourth.
At the plate for the Trojanettes.
With 1 out, and Lizzie Smith the batter.
Lizzie singled up the middle last time.
And here's Tristan Lindsay inside for ball 1. I didn't know this about Lizzie Smith. She owns a small painting business.
I did not know that either.
I don't know what kind of painting business. We need to ask her, I guess. Some kind of art, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah. Nothing surprises me with her, though. She's a great kid. Great kid.
1 ball, 1 strike to Lizzie Smith. There's the pitch. Change up.
When she was in the 7th grade, we had middle school tryouts, and after the tryouts, we was like, I don't know. And she come in the second day and hit one down there to the baseball field, and she hasn't looked back.
And that one's going to go right to the shortstop, Lydia Jones, for the second out of the inning. Now Briley Adala, the catcher for the Trojanettes.
Up next for the Trojanettes, number 24, Riley Adala.
Now, fun fact on Adala, she's Italian.
She
is Italian.
Yes, she is.
And she loves pasta. And she loves Mexican food, too.
She likes cake pops, evidently.
Cake pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to have her to make me some more of those.
I didn't know that about her either, but I saw where she was promoting her little business, and I was like, well, Riley, where's my cake pop? We always get on Coach Rush about ice cream.
We were actually on the air broadcasting, we're in the pregame, I guess, when she walked by and just started handing them out to everybody down Press Road. I thought,
You know, that's a good place to a lot of Barren County people there. That's a good place to promote your business.
She would have done quite well. She'd have brought a whole lot with her.
Good eye.
1 ball, 2 strikes to Briley Adala. There are 2 outs. Barren County leading 9-4 here. In the bottom of the 4th. Lindsay with a pitch. Almost got her on the elbow there.
I believe she'd have leaned in. She could have got one there.
Just a little.
Change up, too. I don't even know if that would have hurt her.
2-2 pitch. Right down the middle.
That's what you do with that pitch. That was a great swing. Smoked it.
Right into center field.
Courtesy for the pitcher, number 5, Jones.
Audrey Jones, the courtesy runner
Number 10,
for Briley Adala. Now Abby Elmore is the hitter. Her plans are to go to Western Kentucky University and become a nurse practitioner. You know, that's a good field to get into.
She's got a good heart. She'll do good at that. Takes a special kind of person to be a nurse.
That's true. Popped up high toward right, and they're charging for it. There's the catch made by Kennedy Lawson, the second baseman.
Play.
And that'll do it for the Trojanettes, but another run score here in the 4th. We played 4, and it's Barren County 9, Warren East 4. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout. This is Trojanet Softball, brought to you by Don Franklin Glasgow here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash Checking Account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Marion. The People's Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
The Trojanet softball field with Barren County leading 9-4 over Warren East. Jay Turner along with Stacy Sutherland. Jake Norris is our studio producer. Aaron Russell heading up the live stream here this afternoon. And to lead it off for Warren East here in the top of the 5th will be Kenley Barrick.
She's had a strikeout and a walk.
Got the 6, 7, 8 hitters for the Lady Raiders here in the top of the 5th.
She walked last time up and scored that run, and I believe she had it was a 0-2 count.
First pitch from Bogue is a ball. And that pitch is going to be low.
Sun's going down. It's going to get cold.
That sun goes down, it'll drop 10 to 15 degrees pretty quick.
It's tough on that right side of the infield right now, too. It's hard to see it.
That one's out to left center.
Blow right back to her.
Nice catch made there by Abby Elmore. One down for Warren East here at the top of the 5th. Brings up Tristan Lindsay.
She's had a strikeout and grounded out to second.
18, Tristan Lindsay.
Here's the pitch from Bogue.
I can't believe this kid's just a sophomore.
Yeah.
I've seen.
She has been around
She's been
for
around.
a while.
A lot of them been around.
I guess some of them even in 7th grade
Yeah, I
were on the
believe
varsity. I
that's-
know Lydia Jones was in 8th grade.
I think
and
that's when they
started on the varsity.
Yeah.
Man, I think the Lawsons have been around for 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Did some of, I don't know, did any of them take over for COVID, take another year over for COVID?
I don't know if they did or not.
Like 8th grade, maybe?
Let's see. So that would have been.
I don't know.
I guess their 7th grade year would have been the year after COVID, maybe.
Yeah. It's been that long already.
It has.
Whew. 2 balls and a strike to Lindsay with 1 out. And that one swung on by Tristan Lindsay. Makes it a 2-2 count.
I know after COVID they had Markham pitching, and she, I think she's at Campbellsville now, or Lindsay Wilson won. And she was one of the better players in the state.
High on the changeup. It's 3-2. Yeah, you can feel it getting a little cooler out there now.
You can.
Like the sun. What time's the sunset now? Around 7? 7:10.
The ag guy's right there. He ought to be able to
Yeah,
tell
Chris,
us.
can you tell us? Okay. Ooh, oh, that hit Adala's helmet there.
I think he hit the umpire. Yeah.
7-18. All right. Well,
usually when they do that, that's a good job by Briley.
it sure
Going
beats 4:30. What you said.
Yeah, you're right about that.
That sun going out at 4:30. It's like, man.
Big pitch by Shea right here. We need it.
Yep. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out
Make
for
her do
Warren East.
something to her.
And here's Bogue's pitch.
Great pitch.
Fouled straight
Keep
back.
battling. Keep battling. Pound the zone.
Tristan Lindsay batting .395 coming into today's game.
Another good pitch.
Another fouled straight back. Looks like Barren County has taken a 4-1 lead over Warren East now in baseball because they won 2-0 yesterday in Warren East.
How many years has it been since they changed that baseball to play back and back?
Not that long. That one's going to drop for a base hit for Lindsay into left field.
That's okay.
It's not been that long, really.
Okay.
At the plate, number 11, Kennedy Lawson.
I always thought that was interesting, but I understand why they do it.
Mm-hmm. Now, softball's not that way.
No.
Not yet, anyway.
No. I think they do that because of the pitching, maybe.
Probably.
Yeah. So you won't see their ace every time you
Right.
play him.
Bogue's pitch.
That's
Here's a strike
good
delivered
location.
there.
That's hard to hit.
To Kennedy Lawson.
She reached on an error the first time up and then had a single.
The 0-1. Even a count at 1-1. Barren County scored 4 runs in the second, 4 in the third, and 1 in the fourth to take this 9-4 after Warren East had 3 home runs there in the first inning.
The goal is to win every inning, and we've won 3 out of the 4. So, and it's really says a lot because that first inning, like we've said, could have been disastrous.
Foul off to the right side.
I think they had 2 or 3 runs and had bases loaded, no outs. Had 2 runs, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got out of that with just 1 more.
1-2. Oh, nice catch by
What a
Katie
play.
Elmore. Throws back to first to Lindsay Smith, and she got her out.
She was them basketball hops, didn't she?
What a double play. That ends the inning for Warren East, and we've played 4.5. Barren County 9, Warren East 4, back in 1 minute here on WCLU 104.7 FM.
We've got you. It's a pledge.
to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about. Our dental
care of that on our live stream, but that would have been one to
that was impressive.
Probably the play of the game right there so far. That double play made by Katie Elmore to Lizzie Smith.
And when she first jumped, I didn't think she caught it.
Yeah.
And then she was throwing it to first by the time could really tell.
Shea Bogue leads it off here. 7, 8, 9 hitters here in the bottom of the fifth inning with the Trojanettes leading 9-4 in this District 15 matchup against the Warren East Lady Raiders.
The bottom of the order is doing great. She walked and had a double. Seeing it well.
And the count is 2-0.
Nice to get the lead off on here.
A little ground ball to the pitcher, Lindsay, and the throw to first to Brooks. Had plenty of time on that one, and there's one down.
At the plate for the Trojanettes, number 6.
Josie Moore.
Jose, as I call her.
Is that her nickname, Jose?
Yep. She's got two singles.
And the pitch to Moore is a ball. Josie Moore, who's a junior.
I used to play softball with her grandfather and I guess great-grandfather, and her great-grandfather was probably 80 when he was still playing.
Wow.
Sam Jones.
Sam Jones. Says here Josie Moore's had 10 surgeries and still comes back stronger every time. And that's under a fun fact. I don't know if that's fun or not.
No, I knew she had a lot of ankle.
And
that wasn't a good pitch.
No. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Assumption has beat Ballard 11-3.
Assumption's a pretty good team.
Yeah, they're good. I think they beat Greenwood and they beat South Warren both.
They beat Barren, 11-6?
Yeah.
Which,
that's
wasn't too bad.
respectable. Yep.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out to Josie Moore. Lindsay's pitch.
I thought tonight would be big. This was going to kind of gauge where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
We started off slow, but we played some really good teams, and we beat who we think we should beat. But this is
Moore swings on that one for the second out of the inning.
So we got a little way to go, but
yeah, if the Trojanettes can hold on to win, go to 2-0 in the district. That's what you want.
Yes.
With Allen coming in on Thursday. Lily Elmore, the batter. We're at the bottom of the order for the third time in this game. That one be a foul out to the left. Lily Elmore's favorite foods are salmon and chocolate. It's a perfect combo, isn't it?
Jay,
I like salmon. I like chocolate. I don't know if I like them together or not.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
That is kind of different.
That is different. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lily Elmore. Here's the pitch from Lindsay, and that is going to go to Lawson.
I knew she'd make it close.
That was close.
I knew she'd make
it was really close.
She can fly.
Yeah. That ends the inning for the Trojanettes, and we have played 5 complete. That's 9-4, Barren County on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
Get in. We're making country great again. Come on.
Whiskey River, take my mind.
Willie 94.1.
You got to have an ace in the hole.
Willie 94.1.
I'm a hard working man.
The Big Willie. It's great country. Willie 94.1.
We're making country great again, and we've got the Real Trader for you every weekday morning starting at 8. Join me, Mac Daniels, for it right here on Willie 94.1.
Back at Trojanet softball field, Jay Turner with Stacy Sutherland, and we go to the 6th inning. Barren County with a 9-4 lead over Warren East. Barren County Trojans lead Warren East Raiders 6-1, and they're in the bottom of the 4th, looks like.
Looks like both teams have 7 hits for the game so far.
And they'll be the 9-1-2 hitters for Warren East here at the top of the 6th, starting off with Kaylee Jones. Don't forget, we're back here Thursday. Trojanettes taking on Allen County Scottsville. Another big District 15 matchup, 5:30. We'll be on there at 5:15 here from Trojanet Field.
Bottom of the order right here, get this first out would be huge. Started off, and 4th time through the lineup would be tough.
Yeah, that looked good all the way.
That's the way you started off right there.
Yep.
Got some pop to it, too.
Then puts down the bunt right in front of the plate. Throw to first. Oh, it hit the batter. That was left shoulder.
That was a great bunt.
Yeah. Yeah, she's kind of rubbing that left shoulder a little bit. It's Kaylee Jones. We'll go back to the top of the order for Warren East now with Jordan Brooks.
At the plate, number 4, Jordan Brooks.
Leading in the batting percentage or average at .520 on the season coming into the game today.
She's had a single and flew out to left and flew out to the shortstop. I believe the runner's going just by her.
Yep, she wanted to.
That's not a good job.
Kaylee Jones. Look at her. Well, she's 8 for 11 on stolen bases this year. 1-1 pitch from Shea Bogue. Right down the first base line. Could have a double play.
Yes.
Did we? Yes.
What a play.
How about that? Katie Elmore came over from her shortstop position. Lizzie Smith. Man, what another great play to end the inning for Warren East. Or that's 2 outs. I'm sorry. That was a double play.
At the plate, number 25, Autumn Brooks.
And it's Autumn Brooks.
Lizzie couldn't have made that play 2 years ago. She has really worked on her footwork, and that was
it's
perfect footwork.
There's a strike delivered to Autumn Brooks.
That was huge.
So we've had two what we call plays of the game.
Yeah. That one might have been a little bit bigger.
You think that was a little better than the other one?
Yeah, because where you are in your order.
Popped up towards center. Charging for it and making the catch.
Big play.
Abby Elmore. And that will end the inning now for Warren East. We played 5.5. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, it's Barren County 9, Warren East 4. And we'll be back in a minute. This is Trojanet Softball, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto on WCLU 104.7 FM.
Don Franklin, we're about more than just selling cars. We're about families, generations of them. Founded by my parents in 1968, we've been here growing alongside you. From the first family car to the newest model for the next generation, our values of trust, care, and commitment are in every handshake, every deal. With over 5,000 vehicles to choose from, check them all out at DonFranklinAuto.com. Don Franklin, driven by family.
In the bottom of the 6th inning with Katie Elmore, Gracie Myatt, and Nora Shirley. Pitch is outside. 9-4 Trojanettes.
See if Katie can't see something here and drive one.
And that pitch is going to be called strike.
I think they call that one a ball too, Jay.
Oh, they did? Okay. Sorry.
Close.
It was low.
Yeah.
Bowed off right to the Barren dugout. Shows here that Katie Elmore is a proud aunt of 5.
I believe
she has nephews and nieces.
Her sister plays shortstop. I think they have 2.
Okay. Nice hit. What stop by the shortstop, though. Throw to first, not in time. Elmore will make it. As Lydia Jones did a good job stopping the ball.
That was a good play.
Couldn't throw it to first in time.
The Trojanettes, number 17, Gracie Myatt.
And Gracie Myatt is the hitter. Butler County leading Glasgow now in softball. Top of the 4th, it's 3-0. Lady Bears.
They're a little bit down this year. Their best player transferred to South Warren.
A lot of transfers I've noticed, even with basketball and all this going on with that for next year. I've already heard of players already transferring to other schools, and it's not even in the school year yet. Can you do that? I guess you can, Kel.
I guess you can. We're going to start seeing NIL in high school before long. Might already be happening.
1-1 pitch.
There you
That's
go.
Going right up the middle. Yeah, Gracie Myatt getting a base hit for the Trojanettes, moving Elmore to second. Still no outs here in the bottom of the 6th with Nora Shirley coming up. Going to get a courtesy runner for Gracie Myatt. And that is
At the plate for the Trojanettes, number 13, Nora Shirley.
Who's 22? I don't have her written down. 22. Kaylee Jones? Kaylee Jones, yeah.
It's Kira. Kira's running. So
I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong one.
Yeah, it's Kira.
So Kira Moore's going to run for Gracie Myatt.
Yeah.
And blasted down the left field line for a foul ball from Nora Shirley.
That's a good use of the rule right there. She's the DP flex, so
right.
She just goes in for Gracie because.
Yep. Nora Shirley.
Kira's got good speed too, so. could hit a gap. They might both get in here.
0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch.
Yeah. Going to make it 0-2. And Nora Shirley likes Riley Green, too. Country music.
It must be pretty popular,
Yeah.
Jay.
I don't know. But she's scared of frogs. Riley Green and scared of frogs. Oh, nice hit into right field. And they're going to hold up here with the bases loaded and no outs here in the bottom of the sixth.
At the plate for the Trojanettes, number 44, Lizzie Smith.
So we got Katie Elmore at third. We've got Kira Moore at second. Nora Shirley at first. And here's Lizzie Smith.
Oh, Lizzie.
Fouled it off.
She wanted to hit that one to the baseball field.
Yep. Looks like the Trojans just scored again. It's 7-1 Barren County over Warren East. They'll go to 2-0 in the district.
That'd be
if they can
great.
Hang on a win. And that one's chopped off the left side for a foul ball.
Is the baseball pretty even, Jay? Is this supposed to be pretty even?
Well, I think Barren and maybe Warren East are the top two teams in the district, but it's showing like Barren County is pretty much head and shoulders above everybody else right now.
Okay.
Maybe Glasgow third, Allen fourth in the district. And that one's grounded foul down the third baseline. Of course, they haven't played anybody else yet. They haven't played Glasgow or Allen. So
usually always starts when you get back from spring break, and you got to start getting them in. So.
Yep. Hopefully no rain and things like that. Check swing. 1-2 to Lizzie Smith.
I don't think she went. That's tough to do in softball, too, with the way the umpires are.
Another foul ball down toward the Barren County dugout.
She's battling.
Yep. Now, I don't know about her favorite artist. She says Mac Miller and Frank Ocean. You know who those are? They're not country music guys. I know that.
Yeah,
it's going to be a strike. Yeah.
She went to
chase that one. It's first out, though, for Barren County here in the bottom of the sixth.
At the plate for the Trojanettes, number 24, Riley.
And Riley Adala. Bases are loaded here in the bottom of the sixth.
Riley's got a couple singles and a walk, so she's seeing it well.
Blasted that one down the left field line for a foul.
I'm sure Katie's telling them down there at third base, stay away from me, please. You are about to hit them 3 or 4 times.
0-1. Tristan Lindsay, the pitcher, came in for Jordan Brooks. Pitch is upstairs, 1-1 the count.
I bet it's really cold down there now. The field's covered.
Yeah, you can tell. I mean, yeah.
Got a little sunshine and
about what, 13 minutes from sundown here.
That was a good pitch.
Yep.
Froze her.
One ball,
put
2
it
strikes.
In play. Get it in the grass here. Get a couple of runs. There you go.
Popped up towards
That's okay.
center.
That's what you want to do.
And back there to make it is the second out. Another run will score for the Trojanettes as Katie Elmore comes in to make it a 10-4 Barren County lead. We'll leave Kira Moore at second, Nora Shirley at first,
Number 10, Abby Elmore.
and Abby Elmore is the hitter. Lindsay's pitch popped up foul behind us. Trojanettes will be in action on Friday, too. They go to Grayson County. Next Monday, they go to Clinton County. Clinton County's not a bad team this year.
They're good.
A strike delivered there.
Clinton County's a good team.
And then a week from Thursday, Trojanettes will be at Glasgow. We will broadcast that game here on WCLU. And that one's fouled off to the right.
Good job fouling that one off. A lot will be determined in these next 2 weeks as far as district goes.
Yep. Fouled that one into the net. Abby Elmore. Count is 0-2 with 2 outs and 2 runners on, with Shirley at first, Kira Moore at second. And that's 8-1. Trojans down there at Warren East against Warren East. Out to left field, and making the catch is the left fielder Madison Lawson. And that will end the inning for Barren. So we have played 6.
Big inning, here we go.
Yep. Go to the 7th, and it is 10-4. Barren County back in a minute on WCLU 104.7 FM.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Back here at Trojanet Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Barren County 10, Warren East 4. We have the 3-4-5 hitters for the Lady Raiders. Lydia Jones will lead it off.
This is when I always got nervous. I don't know why. Even with the big lead, you get the last.
Just want to finish it, you know. Just want to finish.
Get the lead off.
Shea Bogue.
It's a good pitch.
Yep.
Get on top early. I like what I've seen out of Shea. She settled down after the first inning. She's gained some speed this year too. She always.
I can tell
she works hard in the summer, and she's gained some speed. She's a big, tall girl, so.
Yeah. Another strike delivered.
That was a good pitch too.
To Lydia Jones. It's 0-2. Bogue.
That was a great pitch.
At the short. Went off the glove of Elmore into left field. That'll be a base hit for Lydia Jones. You know, Katie Elmore played in left field last year.
Yes.
And had Katie Murphy had played shortstop the last 3 or 4 years.
That was one
big
spot
change.
He had a Katie could play anywhere, probably but pitch, and I know that was one place he was trying to find at the beginning of the year. She knows the game well enough to. She plays there. I think that's where she plays on her travel ball team also.
Kenzie Upton is the batter for Warren East. 1-0 is the count. No outs with Jones at first. Having fouled back into the net. 1-1. One for Bogue. It's up high, 2-1. Bowling Green leading Glasgow now 14-0, middle of the 5th in baseball over at Sam Royce Field, Richardson Stadium. The game being heard over on WCLU Blue 103.1 with Joe Myers and Bruce Tribune. Trojans lead Warren East now 9-1.
Wow.
I think they're in the 6th inning. Foul left.
Former Trojanette, Katie Murphy, WKU traveled to Kentucky tonight.
Right.
The Cats won 9-1, but Katie did get a hit.
She's played pretty well her freshman year.
It's a big adjustment. We've talked to Coach Murphy a lot. She had a double tonight. And it's a big adjustment, and she's learning. She'll be fine. That team is young.
Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's going to foul left field. They've been going everywhere she's playing, right? Where Western goes, they go, right?
Yeah.
I know they've been in Colorado and Arizona.
Yeah. He sent me some pictures when they were in El Paso of some tacos.
Nice pitch by Bogue, yeah.
I was like, he's a world traveler.
World traveler.
That was a big strikeout right there. That girl, Kinsey was on her, fouled off a lot of balls hard, and Shay threw the perfect pitch.
How many strikeouts she got today?
Let me see.
Addison Lee's the batter for East. First pitch is a ball.
She's got 3 strikeouts, 4 walks, 3 strikeouts. It seems like she's had better control than that. A lot of that was early.
Yeah.
She settled down and
2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. It's Lydia Jones at first. Top of the 7th, 10-4, Barren County. Showing bunt is Lee, pulls back. Right down into right field, got a base hit. Lydia Jones goes to second, and that base hit by Addison Lee. There's still only 1 out here, which will bring up Kenley Barrick.
Number 28, Kenley Barrick.
Well, the Trojans are really smacking the ball. It's 10-1 now.
I guess on the second day of that, they're probably getting deep in their bullpen too.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Just like to send a message.
Yeah.
Say
that pitch swung on by Kenley Barrick. Trojans go to Grayson County on Thursday. Of course, the Trojanettes are there on Friday.
Right.
Pitch from Brogue, evens account.
There's not a good way to get to Litchfield either.
No. Trojans will be at home on Friday against Monroe County. We'll have our first broadcast of baseball at 5:15 against the Falcons. 1-1 pitch from Bogue.
Must have been a high.
Yeah. 2-1.
Definitely over the plate. Settle down here and get you an out.
We have 4 minutes of daylight left. Another high pitch, 3-1. Feels like 49 right now.
It feels it.
Ooh. And that pitch hit the batter, Kenley Barrick. So it'll bring up Tristan Lindsay next. Still only 1 out, and now the bases are loaded. Going to get a courtesy runner.
Good time. That's a good
little timeout here.
Could go out there and talk to her and just. The good thing about it is you can go to any base to get an out.
Mm-hmm.
Still up 6.
Yep. 1 out, 2 outs away.
Girls just got to keep their focus.
Mm-hmm. Shea Bogue will stay in the circle.
At the plate for the Lady Raiders, number 18, Tristan Lindsay.
So we're at the 7th hole as far as the batting
She's had a
order.
strikeout, grounded out to second, and had a single.
And that pitch fouled back by Lindsay. Fouled straight back. Oh, 1-2.
Way ahead. Just need to try to get her to chase something right here.
Bogue's pitch. That's high fly to right. And charging for it, making the catch. Now throw coming home. That's Riley Adala. And I think everybody will stay where they're at. Nice catch in right field by Lily Elmore. Make the second out of the inning. Down to one more out here. And it's going to bring up Kennedy Lawson.
She hit the line drive last time where Katie made the great play.
Pitch is low. Actually, it's into the 5th inning down there at Trojan Field, 10-1, Barren County.
They could have got one more through. It would have been the game, right?
Mm-hmm. That one fouled out to the right, out of play. So we got Lydia Jones at third. At second is Addison Lee. And at first is Kenley Barrick. Is that right?
Correct.
And Tristan Lindsay, or excuse me, Kennedy Lawson is the batter. Here's Bogues 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
At the bottom of their order, this is where you want them. Just like to pound the zone here and just make them beat you.
Swing and a miss.
That had a little frustration in it, that looking pitch.
Yeah. You know, Shay Bogue says that she's eaten a turkey sandwich for school lunch for 2 years straight. Where's all this?
Jay, I'm telling you.
Hey, I'm going with what's in the bios now. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah. I did it for 11 years. Some of the stuff that they would tell you, you were just head scratchers.
Yep. Turkey sandwich. Full count here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Let's go, Shay Bogue. Yeah. There we go. That's it.
That's a big win.
Yes.
Big win.
So the Trojanettes win it by a score of 10-4 over Warren East to go to 2-0 in district play. And we will return with our post-game coverage in a moment. We'll take this 1-minute break and come back. This is Trojanettes Softball brought to you by Don Franklin Auto here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
Cold weather means you've got some things to take care of, like heat to keep you warm and comfortable. Put it on your list of things to do. A call to Southern States Glasgow to fill your propane tank. Southern States is one of the top suppliers of propane gas in the country, and your Southern States in Glasgow is the local, smart, reliable source for all your propane needs. Safe, clean-burning propane gas is the premier energy source for heating and appliances. Call 651-6167 and 651-2159.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Just past the railroad tracks.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
Attention home buyers and homeowners. If you're shopping...
Catch up. And Warren East got on the board early in the first inning, took a 3-0 lead, and then Barren County came back in the second inning to score 4 runs. They scored 4 in the third and 1 in the sixth. They win it by a score of 10-4. Again, they go to 2-0 in district play. Warren East will drop to 0-1 in district play. Warren East's other run came in the third inning, and that was it for the Lady Raiders. So Trojanettes 10, Warren East 4. We'll come back with more of our postgame in a moment. This is Trojanettes Softball, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto, here on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM.
For a mortgage or considering home financing, call one of Kentucky's top mortgage lenders, South Central Bank. Recognized as the area's best mortgage company, we are ready to help you walk through every step of the borrowing process. With experienced lenders and a full range of loan solutions that suit your budget, South Central Bank can make your dreams become reality. Contact us today. You can even apply online at southcentralbank.com. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The reliable Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is highly capable. A smooth hydrostatic transmission makes for easy operation and versatile attachments that help you handle the job. The Kubota BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. Talk to your Kubota dealer to schedule a demo.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales on the corner of West Main and Reynolds Road in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's
How's
Bank
that for good
in
timing,
Glasgow,
Coach?
Cave
That's
City,
perfect,
and
wasn't
Marion.
it? Right out of the commercial
People's
break.
Bank, working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
Standing, but you really settled down there in the second, got things going from there on.
Yeah, we come out and it was a little flat, which typically, we had a really good week in the Smokies and took 5 wins there, and we come out and we were definitely flat, made just some mental mistakes that we hadn't made lately. And, when you spot them 3 in the first, it's, we're right out of the hole, right out of the gate. So they come out and responded well. Shay did an excellent job on the mound tonight. Struggled a little bit, transitioned from that changeup from a fastball to her true ball and her curveball as well. But overall, she had an excellent day on the mound and at the plate. So hats off to her.
There was a couple of good plays that you all had, double plays there with Elmore and Smith. And I don't know which one was the better one because we didn't get to see the instant replay of which one was best, but those were 2 really good plays defensively.
Yeah, that really helped out a lot to get us out of that inning, especially when they had runners in scoring position. But that play that Lizzie made there, she stuck that ball at first and made a really good throw, and Elmore picked that at second to get that double play to get us out of that inning. That was huge. So we're finally settling in. We've had some players that obviously Katie at short, she's done a really good job. Struggled a little early, but it's something new to her. And I knew it was going to take time for the adjustment for a lot of the girls in some positions that they hadn't been in. But, overall, I'm pleased with what we're doing, and we've come a long way since the first 3 games of the year. So
yeah. Well, let's talk about Katie Elmore. Usually, normally she'd been playing in left field until this year, of course, taking over for Katie Murphy. That had to be a big adjustment for her.
That was I thought a lot about that this year when we was going into the preseason about who was going to fill that middle. And, we looked at some options there, but Katie come in when she got done with basketball and really she took that role in and has done a really good job. I mean, she she's worked hard, and she stayed after practice a lot of days, took ground balls, and it's really paid off for her. She's done a really good job for us there.
You go to 2-0 in the district. You got a 10-0 win over Glasgow back on March 25th, and you got another district game coming up on Thursday.
Yep.
Allen County Scottsville, they're not a bad team either. They got everybody back from last year.
They do, and I know Coach Bonds will have them ready for that game. And that's going to be another big win for us. I told the girls tonight when we come out here, this one here is just as important as any game we've played so far this year when it comes to district play. And we played well, and we need to continue that on Thursday.
Well, Coach, congratulations to you. We'll see you back here on Thursday.
Appreciate it, Jay. Thank you,
yes, sir. Congratulations again.
Yep.
10-4, the final score. Coach John Myatt here with us with post-game comments. And we'll come back and we'll go over the stats of this afternoon's ball game between the Trojanettes and the Lady Raiders as Barren County wins it 10-4. And we'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Trojanettes softball, brought to you by Don Franklin Auto here on WCLU Burgundy 104.7 FM.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy and Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Our dental health plays a vital role in our overall health. Practicing good dental hygiene is especially important for children.
When was your child's last checkup?
Riley Dental Group is invested in making sure you and your family have the healthiest smile possible. They understand a dental visit may prompt anxiety or nervousness, but Dr. Riley and his team offer a variety of solutions, including a comforting and friendly visit from Bennett, their therapy dog. Call Riley Dental Group for an appointment, 651-5939.
103.7 WHHT plays country's hottest hits from today's country artists, like
Hey, what's up? It's Morgan Wallen.
Hey, it's Lainey Wilson.
Luke Combs here.
great country that you can listen to longer with local community information that you need on 103.7 WHHT.
As Barren County wins it tonight 10-4 over Warren East to go to 11-3 on the season overall and 2-0 in district play. Warren East drops to 11-4 overall and 0-1 in district play. Got a couple of finals here. Bowling Green over Glasgow in baseball, 5 innings, 14-3. Purples winning that ball game. In softball, it is tied 6-6 in the 5th inning between Glasgow and Butler County up in Morgantown this evening. And now, just looking down the field here, Barren County Trojans lead Warren East 10-5 in the 6th inning. So they have come back to score 4 runs there in the 6th. What we got stat-wise, Stacy Sutherland?
All right, let's start off with the Lady Raiders. They scored 4 runs on 8 hits and had 2 errors. The Trojanettes had 10 runs off 10 hits and 3 errors. Jordan Brooks led off, and she was 1 for 4. Autumn Brooks was 2 for 4 with a couple of RBIs, and she hit the home run. Lydia Jones, the shortstop, was 1 for 2. Kenzie Upton was 1 for 4. She had a couple of strikeouts. Addison Lee was 1 for 3. Kinley Barrick was 0 for 2. She struck out twice. Tristan Lindsay was 1 for 4. Kennedy Lawson was 1 for 4, and Kaylee Jones was 0 for 3 to round out the Lady Raiders. Autumn Brooks pitched two 2 innings in the third. She gave up 5 hits, 8 runs. 4 of them were earned, walked 2, struck out 2. And Lindsay pitched 3 2/3. Same, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, and 2 strikeouts. For the Trojanettes, they were led in hitting by Nora Shirley and Briley Adala. Both had 2 hits. Katie Elmore led off. She was 1 for 4. Gracie Myatt had 1 hit. Nora had the 2 hits. Lizzie Smith had 1 hit. Briley Adala had 2 hits. She was 2 for 2. Had a walk also. Good night for her, seeing the ball. Abby Elmore was 0 for 3. Shay Bogue had a great night. They remember that hit. I believe that was in the second inning. Kind of broke it, kind of got us back on top. She was 1 for 2, had 3 RBIs and walked. Josie Moore, I had her with 2 hits. I think she was 2 for 3. Lily Elmore was 1 for 3, and then you had Kira Moore. Don't forget Kira. She had a big night out in left field. She played some, great ball out there. Shay was not on her best game. I've seen her do better, but still, she did great. Anytime you can beat the Lady Raiders, she gave up 8 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, had 5 walks and 5 strikeouts. So good night for the Trojanettes. Like we said, big win. Now we go on Thursday night, see what we can do against the Lady Patriots.
Yeah, the Lady Patriots coming in Thursday night, 5:30. That'll be our next broadcast here on WCLU Burgundy, 104.7 FM. We'll be on the air at about 5:15 with pregame coverage. And then Friday we'll be down the field to do some Trojan baseball as they host Monroe County at 5:30 on Friday. So until then, we want to thank our sponsors. Want to thank Jake Norris back in the studios for handling controls for us for this afternoon's broadcast. Aaron Russell and his crew on the live stream as well. And now for Coach Stacy Sutherland, this is Jay Turner. Thanks for being with us. And until Thursday, so long, everybody, from